friends, how are you? So obviously, I just got finished recording episode 10 of One Punch Man, titled Unparalleled Peril. Now we're dealing with the dominator of the universe, where we actually meet, there's a King Boros. He's the king of the aliens. He looks like the triangle guy from What's His Face, or I guess vice versa, really, from what's that Disney TV show that I never watched? Anyway, I watched the series finale of, but not the actual show itself. But he looks a bit like that, like a doom triangle. And he's really powerful. Obviously, he has all these crazy looking aliens that look very different from each other. He has this really weird clay healing like weapon that some Class S heroes are dealing with on the ground. The ship has caused incredible, almost complete damage. I guess that 0.2% that didn't get destroyed was the tower and those few, like that guy and his son, of all the people. But they're dealing with some Class S heroes are dealing with that monster and those things on the ground. Genos and Tornado and King and the other guy, I'm forgetting, they're on top of a roof, the HQ roof. And of course, Saitama's in the ship, destroying it from the inside as he goes, trying to find the big boss king, the big boss fight. I'm curious to see how strong King Boros will be, what he's capable of, what will happen when if the ship falls and destroys, how much more destruction it'll be, which is why they're not only evacuating the rest of City A, but also all the surrounding cities, because they don't know how powerful this is. This comes across as dragon level, but it could be, this could possibly be a god level, which is complete destruction of the earth, all complete extinction. So we'll see. Right now the threat level is around dragon, but it could reach the god level. So that's our concern. A lot of weird, like, sea kings and earth kings and tunnel kings and sky kings, all crazy creatures. And now we're dealing with a space king. So, hi kings. And let's see how Saitama can hold himself against it. Will this actually be a big fight that he's going to be facing? Obviously, he will be destroyed because there's a season 2. But I don't know what to expect, but I'm very excited to dive right in. For those of you who are watching on YouTube, there will be a nice little countdown thing for you before the reaction, so that way you can sync up, gives you time to sync up, pause and sync up. And of course, if you go on BitChute, you can watch the full reaction without any cost whatsoever, actually. But if you can't get onto BitChute, then and you can only do it via the follow along on YouTube. I try not to pause. Sometimes I pause at the halfway point. Didn't really feel the need to last time. But who knows if I will this time, depending on how much information I get. But yeah, straight through, follow along, sync up if you like, or if you don't really care and just for some reason want to listen to my voice, I'm fine with that too. Anyway, let's dive right in. And we assume that that's the core that's also keeping this ship up. Who knows what that's made out of? Why does King Boros look a little bit like Yu-Gi-Oh! Mixed with another monster and stuff? I like how they're manipulating the voice a little bit. Ooh. Gosh, his voice also reminds me of another alien from another show. Down shoop, shoop. Lord Boros. Oh, cool, we got it in timeline. 4 minutes. Look how he just... Okay. So we've established now that is what's keeping the ship up. Oh, so those are just low-level fighters. Rorbus is dead. Yeah. Metal Cigar is the guy on the ground. You might have to face him yourself, your one-eyedness. Your cretinness. Does that work? So cool. Dominator of the universe. Okay, I want to actually watch this intro. A little bit, maybe. I don't know. Okay, so we've established that these were low-level fighters, except for Malzagar, which is on the bottom. I don't even know if I'm saying his name right. The Shoop guy. Let's call him Shoop Shoop. And Grorbus. These names, man. Which has been destroyed. I have watched the music video of this, by the way. It's very interesting. It's very funny, actually. This song does seem like it was very much just written for the anime versus written and used for the anime. It is fun, though. This is a song that you want to run to if you're, like, doing a 5K or reaching the end of one. It's definitely, like, a power. I do love how he so it's funny that in the intro, it showed him almost not, quite control of his jump, but we watched him cut through the air last episode, and we know he doesn't fly, but he has such control of his muscles that it looks like he is flying. So either he didn't really care how he landed there, but also in that moment where he's like going like this, he kind of spins his body and kicks. So sometimes it looks like he's a big doof, which he looks like a big doof. I don't think that's a word. But obviously there's way more control than we think going on. Or that it comes across as. I like the John. Rurel uses that for one of her songs. Oh my gosh. Is that his family? Employment application name, Hammerhead. I've been actually really enjoying seeing his growth, actually. So those are other... Oh my gosh, that's so funny. So that was the House of Evolution, and there's our little, our ninja. The question is, will these villains step up and play the role of hero just because it means they'll get to survive? That man not know how to keep his clothes on? Yeah. It is. He's got to be Class A if he's learning under a Class S. The way he moves. Definitely. So all this has happened in 4 minutes. Happened so fast he probably didn't register the pain. Wow, he is powerful because it did hit him. He is very powerful. Oh my gosh! That's the voice of Shigaraki. That's gross. I like how his pants are kind of this big flowy things. He kind of comes across like an old school Japanese like gangster. I wonder if they're announcing it or if that's telepathic communication. Ooh, locked door. Can't go in there, can we? It regenerates too fast. That's so gross. It even floats without wings. Is it? I like how is that pompadour? That's pretty cool. I feel like a lot of these villains are based off like different styles and generations of anime. Like the black guy, it's a bit racist, a bit, but his big lips and everything also reminds me of that old school wrestling. Name I'm forgetting, anime. That's what I liked as a kid. Oh, that's actually really smart. Heat, or if we use water. No. So then we need something to heat it up. So these are all physical fighters. These are all physical class S heroes. They need ones with powers, water or heat. Heat to melt it or harden it. No, they're not. They're class S. They're arrogant. They're set in their ways. They're not going to win. It's like. So it is telepathic communication. He's a bit of a wuss, a weenie, isn't he? Mr. Shoop Shoop. How can you have your hands full? You have many tentacles. I like how they're arguing. It's so funny. Some of these effects, though, are interesting, but there is like a psychic thing. So Shoop Shoop is talking. I'm just gonna call him Shoop Shoop. I think it's funnier. But there's something psychic about this clay monster. That one's different. He broke it. Oh my gosh. That is really gross. So each personality has a marble, I bet. That's kind of cool, actually. Nice. They have to expose his inside. So each. Are they? Or is he has hands tied with Saitama? Ooh. Look at that. Look at the x ray and the layers. Interesting how they speak English. Oh, so they do all telepathically communicate, even though he's talking. What machines he has. Oh my gosh. that's not gonna work. Oh, came exactly where he was. Oh, so anyways, I was saying Shoop Shoop uses that control room to telepathically communicate with the rest of the group. But gosh, his voice, like the whole metallic thing, reminds me of another cartoon, I can't remember, where a creature gets killed. I might have been the Men in Black cartoon. Blood Sausage. Halfway point. Nope, nothing to say. I'm just gonna watch it straight through. But I am really impressed. You get to see why they're class S. Not only are they powerful, but they actually do have intelligence to them. And there's also their tenacity too. Their tenacity also helps. Something's uploading. Oh my gosh, another snail thing. Oh my gosh, they're idiots. I hated his attack. So he's a psychic then. Oh, so he doesn't use the machine. That's how powerful they are that they all ran. He doesn't use the machine. It's his powers. And he's killed his crew. Even the forces of gravity. But it's not the machine, it's him that actually, he can just project telepathy that far. Oh my gosh. Wow. Gosh, he's so powerful. It's so funny. He is maxed out. Shower of rubble. And now he's causing damage to his own ship. No. Oh! Dang. He just wants the boss fight. I love it. That's so funny. Cool, so his machine's getting specs on the thing. Because just not only the destruction that he's causing to the ship, but because of the energy level of the gun. Oh, that'll cause an interesting explosion. That'll be fun. Moomin River to the rescue. So that's why the energy level is no, because he's dead. Melzargard. Yeah. There goes another head. He might want to move because he's at him. Click. Wow. They've got to move now because they will die. Even he's not moving though. There she is. That's what she was waiting for. That was the moment she was waiting for. Just how powerful. Gosh, she's crazy powerful. She reminds me. She is crazy powerful. Now she's totally class S. Without a doubt, it's amazing. gosh, I mean, her and Saitama are so similar. They're both crazy powerful, crazy powerful. And on top of that, they have insecurity about one particular thing. Him, his head, her size. Yeah, that wasn't smart. He's such a... He's so nice. Hey, buddy. These are Class A ones. That's really sweet. I wonder if some ways they've been inspired by Saitama. Maybe, maybe not. I gotta watch. This is really cool. Like water, and then one final hit. One head left. Oh, that was a nasty hit. Oh, God. That was a direct hit. Really? Because they kind of destroyed, like, most of your heads. He's not certainly dead. Samurai voice. These characters are really cool, but it's really cool that even though they only call the Class S, Class S heroes, these other lower levels came to help. And I love that so much. That's pretty cool. No one's gonna know the truth then, because he's inside the ship. Oh, look at that cape. That's so heroic. He must see the power radiating off of him. So he views him as the finest because he actually made it inside the ship. I think he was waiting for Saitama to go first. Dominator of the universe. Not just King, Dominator of the North. A professional hero. An alien prophecy? An alien seer versus a human seer. I'm gonna guess 20 light years. That's a weird sentence. Give stimulation to my existence. You stupid. Attacking other planes. You dumb. He's hurt, but he's still alive. Is he naked? Where's his eyeball? Soka. Whoa. Gosh, I hate it when they do that. He's just standing still, man. Maybe when all my responsibilities hit me. This is when the episode ends, isn't it? Of course it is. I don't know if I talked a lot during this episode, but this has been fun to watch. Yeah, okay, I figured the next boss that I would roll into the next episode. But, he punched him, just broke his armor, guy wasn't hurt. So, Saitama actually now has met his match, fully and truly. And I guess in some ways there's this comparison, because Saitama also is a little bored because of how powerful he is, but he wasn't going around causing grand destruction, hoping to find somebody to face him. Every time a big threat came, he was like, okay, I'm gonna go fight it, and then that was it. He didn't go around causing problems. Versus this guy, and the idea he's a pirate, decided, he's been going around destroying things, part of it out of just his natural existence of being a pirate, but also because he's just wanting to find someone powerful. But the dialogue, and I think what's really great about, what's a lot of fun about a lot of dialogue in anime, and obviously that's the manga, is just how fun it is. And that's what's really cool about when one person writes the dialogue originally, is that you're able to catch that consistency, the characters stay mainly consistent, you're not dealing with multiple writers, which can cause some issues sometimes ever so often. But the dialogue is so funny and so kind of natural, but also hilarious. The strongest hero. Alrighty, we have one more episode left for the season. That's it. And then we're done season 1. Oh my gosh. That's amazing. I just really am excited to see so clearly Lord Boros can give him a run for his money. Because again, Saitama, and I don't know how powerful that punch was in terms of his range of power. He didn't go through the ship, so obviously he wasn't full blast, but that ship is very powerful, by the way. Very strong. But it broke his, again, all of everybody's just getting naked, gosh. But it broke his, I guess, his suit that was actually holding his power. It's kind of like, I forget the name of the character, but he's a Naruto. But he doesn't have any, there's different kind of, not chi, maybe, it's the word I'm looking for. But basically, he can only do physical stuff. He can't do any powers. But he wears weighted those leg things. Please correct me, please do. I don't remember. It's been a long time since I've seen that episode. There's a moment though when they're testing to move up a level, and he lets the weights go, and you feel like how fast he is and how strong he is. So the armor is kind of the same thing. It kind of holds him back, keeps him from being so powerful, holds in this energy level as well. That's very similar to how actually what energizes the ship, which is pretty cool. Seeing that Saitama is now really going to fight someone super duper powerful. Hopefully the fight will be really contained in that ship, which again is really strong. The ship has to come down eventually. And there's that power. They're fighting also in the room where that power source is. So the ship will either be that power source will be destroyed and the ship will crash, although it'll explode. They could wipe out City A. There's still a lot of people in there. So, I'm sorry. But who knows, maybe a tornado can contain it somehow with her powers. She's crazy. Again, she reminds me of she's like the female version of Saitama in my opinion. But she's crazy powerful. So seeing what she was able to do with those shells was very impressive. Really, really, really cool. And the ship is getting a lot of now outside damage thanks to her. So the question is whether or not it'll be revealed that Saitama was the one who actually destroyed Lord Boros on the inside. I think not. I also have a weird suspicion his suit's gonna be blown off and he's gonna end up fighting him naked too, because apparently everyone gets naked in this anime. Maybe not. But it'll be quite the fight, and of course, maybe the only one who will know the truth in the end will be Genos. But let's see. We'll see if it'll ever reveal just how powerful Saitama is. But it was really cool to see those Class A heroes there. I think they're both Class A, as well as Class C Moomin Rider. And I'm curious to see, because both of them, in some regards, were, now they were hurt before Saitama showed up, but maybe getting hurt the way they did, and Saitama ended up saving the day, or even Moomin Rider being there as well, encouraged them to, do the right thing. But at the same time, I mean, the guy was so touched, which is really cute. The scruffy guy. I'm curious to see, again, the Class S heroes. He might only deal mainly with the Class S heroes, who are very arrogant and really they're only called ever so often. And they're very set in their ways. And they're not always, it seems, very altruistic depending on the hero. Metal Knight, again, nowhere to be found at all, not even a suit to be found. So we've established he's a butt face. And then there's the number one hero, Blast, which we haven't seen at all. So I'm curious to see if he'll show up in the end and the destruction will be, given credit to him. But we'll see. I'm going to dive straight into episode 12, actually. Again, I don't know if I'll be posting episode 11 12 the same day, but I will have recorded it all on the same day. So if you put spoilers, I'm not going to hate it as much because, again, I've already seen episode 12. But, again, just a reminder that eventually after season 2 will be season 1. I think I'll probably just dive straight into season 2. I'm gonna have to watch it on another website other than Crunchyroll, because Crunchyroll doesn't have it available in the Japanese, English sub, Japanese original. But I know where I can watch it. And of course, a very fun anime I'm gonna dive into after that. And of course, when Zombieland Saga is over, which only has either it's already done with, or it's on its last episode this week. We'll be diving into Your Lie in April. Anyway, without further ado, let's say goodbye. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, share with your enemies, and I'll see you next time.